Now the three top cities that have been competing, Derby, Nottingham, Manchester. It doesn't matter if you're in London or Kent and it's really expensive, good old Doncaster where it's cheap. Everywhere house prices are still increasing. Everywhere there's a huge demand for rentals, so buy-to-lets anywhere. So welcome to Property Investing with Abi. On today's episode, we are talking about where is the best investment area in the UK and where should you pick to do your property investments. So Emma, you've picked Kent South Coast. Why was this your investment area?
Well, I love serviced accommodation, and one of the biggest things for me is having the demand, and you really want, multiple and consistent streams of demand. So what I look at is I really love contractors. They're like my mainstay. So somewhere that's got a lot of development. So I don't know if you can hear, but even around us we've got development over there.
Loads, yeah.
There's development over here, and then on top of that, to have a little bit of tourism as well just means you've got the best of both worlds. So those are some of the areas that I really like, but I start off with what's happening in your area, what is making it grow, and what is bringing people to that area.
So you need to pick your strategy first. If you're just doing normal buy-to-lets, anywhere is a good area. Everywhere house prices are still increasing. Everywhere there's a huge demand for rentals, so buy-to-lets anywhere. If you're doing service accommodation like Emma's just said, you have to get the demand right. Hugely important that where you pick, there's enough demand. I mean, one of the biggest things that we train people at Touchstone is start off where you are. It doesn't matter if you're in London or Kent and it's really expensive, or you're in good old Doncaster where it's cheap. It doesn't matter, you can still do the property deals and still make great money, so start where you are. A super top tip to get you started on where you should invest in the UK. We use something called Zoopla House Price Index. So this comes out monthly and it tracks house prices and it also tracks rentals, and it'll show every single city across the UK and it'll show you have they gone up or down in price. Now in the last 12 months there's only been one area that has decreased. Emma, what's that?
Aberdeen,
for some reason, and I think it's because of the oil and different things. That's the only area across the UK that's been going down. Every single place has been going up. Now the three top cities that have been competing, Derby, Nottingham, Manchester. But if you go on Zoopla House Price Index, Google it, click the link, you can sign up for it and it'll be delivered to your email. Top tip from Property Investor and Property Investor. If you think building a property business, making six figures from flipping property is something you'd like to get into, then check out my brand new book, Flip or Flop, the ultimate guide to property flipping. This book contains 5 years of my experience, my successes, my failures, and a step-by-step guide to make your very first flip successful. So click the link below and get this completely free and just pay for shipping. How do you systemize your business? Because a lot of people get into property so they can get out of their day job, but some people do it not very well and they realise they've come out of a full-time job into a more demanding, more stressful full-time job in property.
You're so right, Abby. You don't want another, overwhelming job that's just taking over your life. You're not seeing your family, all of those kind of things. So what I loved about coming into the sort of the property tribe and Touchstone is that it's all about taking on your business and systemizing it. So every step of the way, getting in, whether it's apps, some automation, all of those kind of things. But inherently there are still things that need to be done by humans. And I'm really fortunate I was introduced to having a virtual assistant. And I work with virtual assistants in the Philippines, and it's amazing. They get paid an incredible wage out there, but back here it's incredibly cheap, so anywhere between £3.50 and kind of £5.
Yeah.
So it really is, it's so affordable. And whereas we always think, don't we, oh, if I hire somebody, it's going to be a high-end role.
Yeah,
but inherently what we need to do is just get rid of all the admin. And that's what's been amazing for me. I've had, a number of virtual assistants, and my main one, she literally runs my whole business for me and enables me to then be really strategic and really grow my business. So it's been an absolute game changer for me.
So how can we help these guys sat at home thinking that's a great idea, a virtual assistant? How do they get one?
So there's lots of ways. You can go to something like onlinejobs.ph and you can go and find one yourself, or I have a company where I help people find virtual assistants and it's called theviva.club. and it's basically a recruitment company, and you say what you want and we help people go and find them, and we help you set up contracts and just get everything in place, and we suggest things like personality testing so that you really know you've got somebody who is in your team and wanting to grow your business and move forward.
I think I've got 6 or 7 virtual assistants now across my whole businesses that support me, so game changer in time. So there you have it, best place to invest in the UK, everywhere. So thank you for watching today's episode of Property Investing with Abi. Subscribe, smash that bell, like the video, comment below if there's anything that me and Emma haven't answered, let us know below and we'll make sure we answer your questions, and we'll see you next time.